pleasant manner. Can we just talk about some of the types of errors that we've really been focusing on in this class? Types of errors that we can, when we're looking at the finding mistakes and when we're peer editing each other's writing, what are some of the things that we've been looking for?
Article.
Good. So especially we're using articles properly. And with singular countable nouns and just countable nouns in general. What else?
Subject, verb,
Oh, okay. Wait, we haven't shown these. SVA, right? That's a good one. Prepositions, those are important, but they sort of haven't been one of our focus in terms of peer editing.
Capital.
How about starting a sentence with
Capital.
yeah, no and, no but at the beginning of a sentence, because you might have a sentence fragment. So be really careful. We want to watch out for fragments. What's the opposite of a fragment? Run-on sentence. So you want to be careful about those too. And what about I like to drink coffee because coffee is my favorite drink. I go to the coffee shop and I have a coffee. Repetition, right? So I would just say rep. And what? Oh, right. I won't you do this mistake anymore. I don't.
Will not.
Do not, will not. Contractions, right? Don't use contractions in formal academic writing. Okay, now I would like to add one more little thing because I keep seeing it come up. Somebody, and this is just, again, a typical mistake, a mistake that many people are making. So I am not trying to single you out if this is your sentence. Smart students are usually concentrated on the teacher. What's wrong here? What's going on? Are concentrated. What is that grammatically?
It doesn't need to be passive.
Yeah,
Passive, right?
Yeah.
So what I've been finding is that many of you like to use the passive even if it's not necessary. And so here we could get rid of what?
Are.
And because we're talking about usually, so smart students usually concentrate on the teacher. I think you are quite aware of the passive. It's just when you're writing quickly, you sort of throw in a few more extra be verbs. So let's just quickly review some of this. There's various forms and there's various reasons we use the passive. John stole my wallet last night. That's a perfectly fine sentence. But imagine we didn't know who stole my wallet last night. It was unknown. So now we might want to use the passive to tell me.
My wallet was stolen last night.
Scientists discovered a new vaccine in 1911. Now, in this case, I've created a situation where we don't know who stole it. In this case, scientists discovered a new vaccine in 1911. The sentence is fine, but is it important that I say scientists?
No.
So how can we change this so we can eliminate unnecessary words? Now, I've got kind of the same sentence, but with an important difference. Scientists have discovered a new vaccine. First of all, let's put it in the passive for the same reason.
A new vaccine has been
has
Been
been discovered. Now, so just to cover the actual structure, so in this case, we had be verb for the past passive. We had be verb plus past participle. And in the other case, we have the verb to have for the present perfect passive plus been plus BP. And what's the difference between these two? Why did we use the present perfect passive here and just the past passive here?
Year.
Yeah, the year. That when exactly it happened is important in the first one. We don't have any information about that. And which do you think is more recent? Which of these situations do you think is closer to now? Second one. We would use the present perfect when we're talking about a recent discovery, because it just means between some point in the past and up till now, recently this was discovered. We use the past when we want to talk about a specific event, and especially one that was more distant in the past. So that's doing a lot of stuff in the past. Of course, we could also use it in the present. Millions of people use the internet each day. The sentence is fine, but you might want to change it just for emphasis, right? So how would we change it?
the internet.
The is used by millions of people. I just wanted to point out just that, of course, we can use it in the present. And in this case, I wouldn't say one is better than the other, right? It's just a matter of when you're writing, you might want to emphasize the fact that it's the internet that is being used, not the SkyTrain or whatever else you're talking about here. Okay, can we just take a look at, it seems like you do know what this is all about, so let me just give you one quick exercise, and then we'll move on. I can. Can you?